You are welcome to your favorite platform on YouTube, Literature Hub 247, an educative and interesting channel where literature texts are reviewed. We are still on the JAMB 2025 approved text titled Lekki Headmaster. Lekki Headmaster is written by Kabir Alabi Garba. Earlier on this platform, I presented the plot summary of this text as well as the review of all the chapters, that is chapter 1 to 12 on this platform. So if you need the link to those videos, just make your request through the comment section. So this particular video is about the likely JAMB questions generated from chapters 9 to 12. Questions from chapters 1 to 8 are already on this platform as well. So you can equally request for the link to the videos and it will be sent to you. Let's go to the classroom. Please, before we continue, make sure you have read this text from chapters 1 to 12 so that you can understand what you are doing here. So, chapter 9, question 1. How many times have student schools been to Badagry for excursion in the past 10 years? The answer is about 3 times. Question 2. Where did GS1s visited as part of their welcome program? Where did GS1 visited as part of their welcome program? The answer is Badagry. Question 3. What would the parents, teachers, and staff give the school credits for? That is, in the student school. What would the parents, teachers, and staff give the school credit for? The answer is for giving the students exposure and making learning interesting. Question 4. How many times do the students go on excursion in a term? How many times do the students go on excursion in a term? The answer is once. Once in a term. Question 5. What is the aim of Bekbo for taking the students around the country on excursion? Is to have a thorough knowledge of their country. To have a thorough knowledge of their country. Question 6. What is the name of the waterfalls the students visited in Osun State? The answer is Olumiri or Erinjisa Waterfall. Question 7. What is the name of the highest waterfalls in West Africa? Is Owu Waterfalls. The answer there is Owu Waterfalls. Question 8. When was Ikogosi Warm Springs discovered? It was discovered in the year 1852. Question 9. What recommendation did Reverend John Hess make about Ikogosi? What recommendation did Reverend John Hess make about Ikogosi Warm Springs? He said it could build a youth camp there, that is to build a youth camp in the surroundings of the warm spring. Question 10. When was Gurara Falls discovered? When was Gurara Falls discovered? That is 1745. Question 11. What is another name for Erinjesa Waterfalls? Is Olumiri. Question 12. Where is Yankari Game Reserves located? Where is Yankari Game Reserves located? It's Bauchi, in Bauchi State. Question 13. Where did Mrs. Ibidon had her law degree? Where did Mrs. Ibidon had her law degree? The answer is Obafemi Awolowo University. Question 14. Where is Argungu Festival celebrated? Where is Argungu Festival celebrated? The answer is Kebbi, in Kebbi State. Number 15. Where was Sumbu Eredo built? Where was Sumbu Eredo built? Is in Ekwe-Ijebu. Question 16. Where are the high-class places in Lagos? Where are the high-class places in Lagos? As mentioned in that text, we have Banana Island, Snake Island, and Magodo. Question 17. What did Bekpo tell the students about living in a low-class places? He said living in a low-place areas does not determine their future. Question 18. Where were the students addressed on the side effects of drugs that is during the excursion? The answer is Yaba Psychiatric Hospital. Question 19. Why is Badagry an important town in Nigeria? Why is Badagry an important town in Nigeria is attachment to slave trade. That is because of its attachment to slave trade. Question 20. Where was the first story building built in Nigeria? The answer is Badagry. Question 21. Where was Christianity first preached in Nigeria? Badagry. Question 22. What materials are kept in the Mobile Royal Family Slave Relics Museum? We have slave relics, chain, padlocks, rods, etc. Question 23. When was Badagry founded? It was founded in the late 1720s. Question 24. When was coconut plantations established in Badagry? It's 1880s. Question 25, the last question there. When was the first nursery and primary school established in Nigeria? The answer is 1843. Chapter 10, question 1. When did Bekpo's passport expire? It expired 2 years ago. Question 2. Where did Bekpo find it? Why did Bekpo find it necessary to renew his passport? Because he's prioritized to relocate by his family. Question 3. What was Bekpo's fears at the immigration office? The rush at the passport office. That is his fear. Question 4. Why did Bekpo decide to renew the passport outside Lagos? Because there will be lesser crowd. That is the reason. There will be lesser crowds in the other states outside Lagos. Question 5. What is the name of the agent in Ibadan? The name of the agent is Tai. Question 6. What was the response of the agent to the online renewal of passport? He said the process is slow. Question 7. How much did the agent ask Tai to pay for the renewal? The answer is 100,000 naira. Question 8. How much was the official charges for the renewal? The answer is 70,000 naira. Question 9. When did Bekpo leave Lagos for Ibadan? He left on a Tuesday morning. Question 10. What time did he agree to meet with Tai at the passport office? The time there is 7 a.m. Question 11. Why did Bekpo decide to go on public transport? It's because of security issues. That's the answer. Question 12. How many minutes did it take Bekpo to reach Ibadan from Lagos? How many minutes did it take Bekpo to reach Ibadan from Lagos? That is 50 minutes. Question 13. When did Bekpo travel on Lagos-Ibadan Express Road last? When did Bekpo travel on Lagos-Ibadan Express Road last? The answer is 10 years ago. Question 14. How many vehicles plies Lagos-Ibadan Express Road daily? According to some people, the answer is about 250,000 vehicles. Question 15. Which two religious organizations were the most noticeable on the Lagos-Ibadan Express Road before? The answer is the Redeemed Christian Church and Mountain of Fire and Miracles Ministry. Question 16. What was the view of Bekpo about the multiplicity of religious organizations? He said religious organizations are many, but few godly people. That is, we have few godly people, where religious organizations are many. Question 17. What made Bekpo remember J.P. Clark's poem in Ibadan? Remember the poem when he saw brown roofs everywhere in Ibadan. Question 18. What is the title of the novel Bekpo discovered during his search on Google? The title of the novel is Under the Brown Roasted. Question 19. Why did Bekpo make the school bus pass through Ibadan metropolis during the excursion? Why did Bekpo make the school bus pass through Ibadan metropolis during the excursion? He wanted the student to know how ancient Ibadan was. That is the answer. Question 20. Where are the elitist areas in Ibadan as mentioned by Bekpo? The elitist areas in Ibadan are Ring Road, Oluyole, Bodija, and Akala. Question 21. When did Bekpo sleep that night? When did Bekpo sleep that night? He slept around 3 a.m. Question 22. When did Bekpo arrive at the passport office? When did Bekpo arrive at the passport office? That is, the answer is 6:40 a.m. Question 23. When was Bekpo asked to come back for data capturing? He was asked to come back in 3 weeks' time. Question 24. How much did Beppo tip the officer later? How much did Beppo tip the officer later? The answer is 2,000 naira. Question 25. Why did Beppo experience delay at the NIN office? Because there was network problem. That's the answer. Chapter 11. Question 1. What is the color of student schools? What is the color of student schools? The answer is purple and black. Question 2. What is the subtitle on the banner decorated for Beppo? The subtitle is "For he gave Stardom his best." That's the day of the farewell program. Question 3. What is the full name of Beppo? The answer is Adewale Adebeppo. Question 4. Why does Beppo change his departure date? He changed the departure date to accommodate the farewell program organized for him. Question 5. How much was he fined for changing the departure date? He was fined $100. Question 6. When did the farewell program start? The farewell program starts on Wednesday. Question 7. What is the name of the game master? That is Mr. Ibe. Question 8. What was the goal margin at the end? The goal margin was 3-2. That is the match between the member of staff and the students. Question 9. What is the name of the student's goalkeeper? That is Chido. Question 10. What is the topic of the debate organized for Beppo's farewell program? The topic is the arts have contributed more to the development of the country than the sciences. Question 11. Which class opposes the topic? That is SS3. Question 12. What JAMB did the SS2 lead debater introduce during her presentation? By saying that the opponent has not been born when Wole Soyinka won the Nobel Prize in Literature. Let me take that one again. What JAMB did SS2 lead debater introduce during her presentation? The answer is by saying that the opponent has not been born when Wole Soyinka won the Nobel Prize in Literature. That's the JAMB. Question 13. Which class emerged victorious at the end of the debate? The answer is SS3. Question 14. When did the grand finale of the farewell program take place? It took place on Friday. Question 15. What times does the school normally carry out socio-cultural activities? What time does the school normally carry out socio-cultural activities? Between 1 and 3 p.m. on Fridays. Question 16. What did the drama group imitate about Mr. Beppo? What did the drama group imitate about Mr. Beppo? How he speaks on the assembly and puts his left hand in his pocket. Question 17. What are the 4 dances the drama group display during their presentation? What are the 4 dances the drama group display during their presentation? Bata, Atilogu, Koroso, and Kenu dances. Those are the 4 dances the drama group display. Question 18. What makes Beppo emotional towards the end of the performances? He was emotional when he remembers the images he saw at the Heritage Slavery Museum in Badagry in one of their documentaries. Question 18. Why did Mr. Beppo shout "No" when he flashed back to Badagry? He did that when he remembered the scene where a man wanted to strike a slave with a sword. Question 20. What is the name of Mrs. Ibidun's father? The name of her father is Chief David Aje. Question 21. What impressed Mrs. Ibidun's father about Mr. Beppo? What impressed Mrs. Ibidun's father about Mr. Beppo? His CV and certificate. Remember, Mr. Beppo didn't undergo any interview when he was employed. Question 22. How much is in the envelope given to Beppo by the school management? The amount is $10,000. Question 23. What position did Beppo adjust the microphone to when he wanted to make his comment during the farewell program? He adjusted the microphone to 6 feet 2 inches. 6 feet 2 inches. Question 24. What happened to Beppo as he started the appreciation? He became emotional immediately. Question 25. Why were the people not surprised about Beppo's emotional feelings at the end of the program? They were not surprised because they knew the school has become a home to him, so they have been expecting it. Now the last chapter, chapter 12, question 1. When is Beppo supposed to travel to the UK? That is 10 p.m. on Saturday. Question 2. What happened to him while traveling 6 years ago? He missed the British Airways because he arrived at the airport late. Question 3. Which part of Lagos does Beppo live? Adeniyi Jones, Ikeja. Question 4. When did he leave his home for the airport? That is on the day he's traveling. The time he left the home is 3 p.m. Question 5. Where were the commercial motorcyclists Okada banned in Lagos? It's because they constitute a nuisance in the city. Question 6. How important were the Okada in Lagos before they were banned? They were important as they helped to beat traffic problems. They help to beat traffic problems. Question 7. Who knocked Beppo's door as he's about to call Uber? Who knocked Beppo's door as he's about to call Uber? That is Mr. Ogunwale, his landlord. Question 8. How does the landlady refer to Beppo? How does the landlady refer to Beppo? He refers to Beppo as a family member. He said they can't even call him a tenant. She says they can't even call Beppo a tenant, that he is a family member. Question 9. What is the name of the grandson of the landlord? The answer is Jide. Question 10. How old is Kemi, the landlord's granddaughter? She's 7 years old. Question 11. Why is Beppo feeling guilty to leave Jide? It's because he has created interest in him. Question 12. What type of car has the landlord? What type of car has the landlord? The car is Honda Pilot. Question 13. What are the things Beppo's wife asked him to buy? What are the things Beppo's wife asked him to buy? His wife asked him to buy locust beans, melon seed, crayfish, and dry snail. Locust beans, melon seed, crayfish, and dry snail. Question 14. Who did Beppo sell his Pathfinder sports utility vehicle to? He sold it to Mr. Jeremy Amos. Question 15. How much did Beppo sell his Pathfinder sports utility vehicle? He sold it for 1.5 million naira. Question 16. Who did Beppo give his deep freezer and electronics to? He gave it to the landlady. Question 17. Who called Beppo when they were about to leave for the airport? Who called Beppo when they were about to leave for the airport? That is the vice principal. Question 18. When did they arrive at the departure hall of the airport? They arrived there at 4:07 p.m. Question 19. How much did Beppo give to the children at the airport? Beppo gave them 5,000 naira. Question 20. Who pays Beppo for his contribution to the school at the airport? The person is Mr. Ujilana. Question 21. What did Mr. Adu promise to do the day he's given a visa? He said he will slaughter 7 cows. Question 22. When did they start the check-in at the airport? When did they start the check-in at the airport? The time was 5:30 p.m. Question 23. Where does the VP live in Lagos? Ogba. She lives in Ogba. Question 24. What did Beppo dream about at the airport? He dreamed about the Heritage Slave Museum in Badagry. Question 25. When were the survivors in Beppo's dream taken to the ship? They were taken to the ship after about a month. Question 26. How many slaves did Beppo count in his dream? How many slaves did Beppo count in his dream? He counted 7 million slaves. Question 27. Why did Beppo scream while dreaming? Why did Beppo scream while dreaming? He screamed when a white man tells him to enter the ship. Question 28. When did the Stardom community feel the departure of Beppo from the school? The first is the following Monday. Question 29. Who addressed the students in place of Beppo that Monday morning? The answer is the vice principal. The last question, question 30. What was the reaction of the students when they saw Beppo? They rushed to meet him. They rushed to meet Beppo. Immediately, they saw him. So those are the likely JAMB questions from Lekki Headmaster. So don't forget, I told you that we have the plus summary and the review of all the chapters on this channel. Please, if you are new on this channel, try and click on the subscribe button and the bell icon so that will be part of this class. And whenever any video is produced, you are going to be notified. So if you have any question, try and ask your question or any comment. Send it to the comment section and to be attended to. Like this video, you are free to share it on any social media platform. Invite your friends and colleagues to join us. Let's meet in the next class. Thank you and God bless.